So I'm Jamie Smith. I'm the new Policing and Central Government lead here at Fuzzy Labs.
What does a typical day look like as a public sector lead for policing at Fuzzy Labs?
So a typical day looks like a commute across the Pennines from Sheffield to Manchester, arrive at the office and then getting on with either talking to sector relevant people within policing or central government, putting together bids for future work, or generally networking and enjoying the office environment, talking to all the cool people that work here.
What's most interesting about building AI for policing compared to other sectors?
I think the potential impact that it can have primarily for officers on the front line, victims and witnesses, through being able to responsibly help them be more productive in the roles that they do on a day-to-day basis or how they interact with the service. If we can make the case for AI in policing to improve productivity, it will help get officers out on the front line and dealing with victims and witnesses of crime in a more timely manner.
What's something you didn't expect to learn when you started working at Fuzzy Labs?
I think the MLOps event last week, where I was learning all about Edge AI, that kind of upskilled me in that area, but it also blew my mind as to what is possible with that and how innovative people are being in that space.
What skills matter when leading AI work in the public sector?
Thinking about evaluation and the whole MLOps life cycle that comes with it. I think knowing how a model has answered a question, how it has evidenced the output that it's put together, detailing the thinking and knowing how important that is for accuracy within the policing world in particular. I think that's something that is really crucial.
What were you doing before working at Fuzzy Labs?
I worked at South Yorkshire Police as lead data scientist within the digital data and technology function. I think it's given me a really good background to be able to know the workflows that can be impacted by AI and MLOps within policing, and it's something that I'm really passionate about pursuing and having a good impact in.
What's one thing people often misunderstand about AI in policing?
I think it's how it can impact your workflows. I would encourage people to really think about that, having a background as a business analyst, being able to clearly evidence what the problem is and then how AI can solve that, even if it's the right solution, and then how that integrates within your workflow and how it then performs within your workflow, which is what MLOps is, something that needs to be considered. It's business change like any sort of business change, and that's something that's often overlooked.
What advice would you give somebody who wanted to work as a sector lead at Fuzzy Labs?
Log on to the website and do it. It'll be the best thing you ever do.
What's your favourite part of the job?
Working with the people here, genuinely, it is a privilege to work with such talented people and passionate about doing what they do. And yeah, it's such a growth experience that you will not regret it.
And what's one word to describe what it's like to work at Fuzzy Labs?
Free pizza.
That's 2 words, but we'll take it.
Take it, yeah.